some stuff from my new book. Okay. This one's about my sister. Not really. She's in it.
Don't tell him.
I don't. He knows my brother since they played soccer when they were like 3. So when I was 3. I picked up a little blue Cookie Monster piano with primary colors on the keys, and I hurled it over my prison crib, and it landed squarely on my sister's 4-year-old face. As a kid, I was an excellent marksman. I had not one BB gun but 2, and both were excellent, but one had a pump-action handle, and I went to catechism, and I saw many Jesus movies, so I knew never to take a human life. So I took a beach chair. And I went out into the front driveway, set it down 5 feet from an aromatic bush, and laid down half an hour's worth of sniper fire on the bees that were collecting pollen from the flowers. And I hit one right in the thorax, and it blew up in midair. And if bees fly very fast, maybe they die very slow. And mine went down like the Hindenburg. And all the bees' friends cried through their antenna receptors, vowing never to joyride around me so nonchalantly. As a kid, I was an excellent marksman. Except, of course, when I wasn't. Like when I hit that tall kid on the Blue Jays 3 times. So many that he shivered in the batter's box on his last at bat. Like I was throwing flaming pumpkins filled with exploding scorpion tails topped with poison-tipped unicorn horns, a cornucopia of doom. I remember laughing on the mound. I mean, what are the chances of being hit 3 times in one game by the same pitcher? And then came the Scandinavian Salt Tray twins. They attacked me on my way off the bus. One jumped on my back, and as I learned so fluently from my training of the Power Rangers at the time, I flipped him over my shoulder, and he landed hard on the concrete, billowing dust bursting up from the impact. Then his brother jumped into the fray, and soon both lay defeated, supine to my divine, dexterous, and effortless movements like a hybrid ninja trapeze bully mercenary. So being like a kid again would definitely involve some wreckage. But the responsible kind. Like when you put the top on the Vitamix before the blades massacre the fruit into a magically green spirulina smoothie. I'd be the happy damager, like Hacksaw Jim Duggan stomping about the ring with his 2x4 in one hand and the American flag in the other, ready to put a beat on that cheating $1 million man. I'd be the Colossal Walloper, and every time someone said to me, just can't do it. I just don't have what it takes. I'd pull those words straight from their mouths, and I'd put them in a mine, and I'd chew them up like a hungry Mr. T. And I'd take a straw and spitball that nasty conversation up into the sky until it caught orbit around the earth and froze solid in the quiet vacuum of space. Then I would jump on that trampoline that we didn't have, but my neighbors had, that I always wanted to jump on, and I would take that nutcracker I stole just for a second from my mom's kitchen drawer, and I'd crack that evil little ice moon into a million little ice shards destined never to return and plague the dreams of man again. If I were a kid again, the Redemption song would play on every iTunes playlist, on every computer in the world. And the PCs and the Apples would make happy handshakes for fear that my mighty Sledgehammer would otherwise have to intervene. But not really, because only evil people rule by force. But somehow, on my watch, they'd work it out. Yeah!